The question is this: how do I make the best resume ever on my LinkedIn profile? I'm going to give you the answer to that question in this video. But let's first make sure we're all on the same page. Your LinkedIn profile is not a resume. Let me repeat. Your LinkedIn profile is not a resume. It's a brochure. Your resume is nothing more than an ongoing obituary, and no one wants to read your ongoing obituary, at least in the context of how most people write a resume. So put resume aside and let's look at LinkedIn as a brochure. Here's what you need to think. If you go to a car dealer and you look at the brochure for the brand new Maserati 2023 model, that brochure is written clearly to the target audience of that car. It's not written for everybody. It's clearly speaking to the target audience, telling them why this 2023 Maserati is the right car for them. You need to write your LinkedIn profile the same way. You need to write it for your target audience. You need to write it for the person who has a need for what you do, what you can do, what you have done, and what you enjoy doing. And you need to tell this individual what you're all about. Brochure. And you need to make sure this brochure does not have content in it that distracts your target audience from what you are trying to get them to understand about you. So when you write your LinkedIn profile, here's a few high-level tips that you must take into consideration when you're building your brochure. Number one, you need to have a picture. Everybody needs to have a picture. Without a LinkedIn profile picture that shows them you're showing them that you're unapproachable. Number two, in the headline field is 220 characters. You want to use the words and phrases that resonate with that target audience, telling them what you do, what you can do, what you enjoy doing, with those, and marketing calls them keywords. In your about section, this right here is critical. The first three, maybe 4 lines, or what's referred to as the hook. And you need to make sure in this hook that you're telling them what you do, how you create value, how you solve problems for them, using the words that resonate with them. Please do not write in here that you've been doing this for 25 years and you're a master and you're a guru and you're an industry leader. No one wants to hear that crap. What they want to hear is what do you do and how you create value for them. Because only if you hook them in these first 3 or 4 lines will they be willing to click on see more and read the rest of your story, which again should continue to use the words that resonate with them, telling them what you do in all of these different areas. Take each keyword or phrase and talk about it. So you're clearly speaking to your target audience. Again, telling them what you do in this brochure. Then in your experience section. In your experience section, you want to make sure that everything in your experience section shows value or growth. You do not want to have a job in here that distracts your target audience from who you are, what you're all about. So any position you leave in here, don't talk about what you did for that company relevant to that company. Talk about what you did for that company or in that job or in that role, either relevant to what you do today or showing professional growth to who you have become. This is critical. It's a brochure, not an obituary. And every other section on LinkedIn, you need to ask yourself, what am I telling my viewer here? Why is this important to share with them? Does this create value for my brand? And if it doesn't, don't put it on there. If it does, add it. And again, make sure you're using the keywords and phrases that resonate with your target audience in every section you fill out. And this is not a race, it's a journey. So don't try to bust through this in a weekend and go, I'm done. Take it a step at a time and keep coming back and asking yourself, why did I say that in my brochure? The question was, how can I create the best resume possible on LinkedIn? I want you to make the question this: how can I make my LinkedIn profile be the best brochure ever for the product that I call me? I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope this helps you.